Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing well. I'm just very, very bored, and just thought I'd just check the energy here with the collective and all of that. So welcome back if you're returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley if you are new, and I do a different type of a work here for Elohim. I have respect for the creator of all things, the great divine. He is Yeshua. He is salvation. Nothing escapes from his eyes. And anyway, I love the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim. And so if you do or don't, I don't know. Hopefully you do, but if you don't, stick around and learn who he is. He wants you to live and not die. We look at a lot of crime here and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take about 4 letters, and just for any given person. Maybe the name of something will come out or whatever. You can just take it as it applies. We have the letter Z coming out. The letter I, eyes. Somebody could see something. The letter W is coming out. Wise. And the letter O, woes, are here. Okay, anyway, somebody could see something and be like, oh my gosh, and something, I guess, maybe for some people. Alright, I just wanted to just take them randomly. Oz is here. The zoo could be here, attached to something going on. Low vibrational animalistic stuff there with the energy. The letter P is here, and the letter R was underneath that. Okay, anyway. May or may not mean anything for you. Alright, let's see. Yo, what do you want to bring out here, please? We have resting, yes. We have resting, we have meditation, something about maybe somebody's thinking about love matters here or being receptive. We have the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles coming out as well. Take another row here. We have the Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Okay, maybe some people are not resting. We have those eyes in the phonics coming out. Somebody's holding their eyes there. We have somebody angry about something with the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, some type of really big time anger is here in some type of situation. And then the Eight of Rods also wanted to appear. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit at the top of the deck. Okay, let's just clarify some of this. Grab this deck. Just gonna flip that over, all in the upright. So definitely some type of, if somebody's angry about some travel here or some type of messages that have just traveled to your ears. Somebody has seen something. There's definitely fighting out here attached to something going on. A lot of passion. Either somebody is or is not in unity, or was, and something happened within that matter. Possibly real quick something happened, and somebody may have, I don't know, there's some type of argument that's out here attached to something. We know that today the Most High said that somebody took a bribe, and so for a lot of people's cases that was a bribe. I'm seeing a riot with a bunch of people here with this Five of Wands, people beating up people and stuff like that. It's really sad, but anyway, I guess it is what it is, right? Maybe somebody did get, punched in the eye. The eyes are out here. Show me this, that Knight was in the reverse. Obviously if there was some type of a bribery situation, somebody did go somewhere. There's definitely travel here. The Eight of Cups is a travel card, and the Eight of Wands is a travel card. Some type of a defeat is out here. The Ace of Pentacles there. We have a king and a knight. Show me the communication out here, Mosa. The death card in the reverse. Somebody's trying to hang on to something. They don't want something to end, but it's over. I don't know. I'm with the death card in the reverse. We got a lot of 8-like energies. That's the 8th house. The 8 of Wands. The 8 of Cups is there. There have been secrets out here. And the 4 of Pentacles is like greed, and I'm hanging on to something. Somebody don't want something to end, but that's it somewhere. And somebody is still hanging on, and I don't know. It's time to grow up now, is what I'm hearing. You can't make somebody love you. If somebody wants something to be over, that's it. Somebody's childish out here on something, is what I feel. If there is a death matter, then there is an actual death matter. If somebody's died in some type of fight, then find something like that's out here with this energy. Real quick rising up, real quick communication, real quick fighting, something out here. I feel like somebody's trying to hang on to all that they have, and they don't want something to end, but it's over anyway. The death card says that's it. And it's like, I don't care. I don't know. I feel like somebody's trying to prove something, but they can't, because the thing's over. Type of energy. There definitely is some type of premeditation and death matter that has been out here around something. Show me the 5 of Swords out here. So the High Priestess is crossing this. We know somebody's secret was out. There's heartbreak and sorrow around something. So for some people, there still may be some secrets. For other people, those secrets are out. Some people intuitively know it as well. Somebody's still secretly hanging on to something out here, but something, that's it. Some type of heartbreak is out here in a really big way. Show me that Knight of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. This is high discernment of stuff. Somebody can do them all by themselves. If somebody's like, no, I don't want you to do it by yourself. That's kind of energy that's really more than anything that's coming through. If there's something, because this is about love out here with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And if somebody's like, if they're not interested, they're not interested. There's not a match out here. There is a Knight and a King. The match would be the Queen, but there's not. And the 9 of Pentacles, somebody has high discernment of something. If somebody's just constantly just fighting all the time and it's stupidness, and somebody won't grow up or graduate to a king level of something or a queen level of something, I feel like somebody's like, I can do me all by myself. And somebody's like, no, well, I don't want you to do you by yourself. I want to be here. You can't make somebody love you. And that's the energy more than anything that's coming through my spirit. Somebody's also greedy for gain, since the King of Pentacles is here. And the 4 of Pentacles is greed. And the 9 of Pentacles says gain at the top. Is somebody very fruitful. And some type of segregation, or they're just there because I don't want this to end because I want to use you for money. And no, if somebody's got some clue about what you really are, you're a filth bag to somebody. They don't want that, then there's conflict, because somebody else is greedy out here, attached to something. Anyway, somebody's trying to get somebody in unity here with the Ace of Cups being open, either to get in access to use somebody, or or to continue to use somebody, and it's over. It's over around something. So something is over, and it's timed for some cycle to end. If this person was in your life for a time, there was something very karmic about it, why they came in. Because what I'm getting is that the wheel is learning lessons What comes around goes around. Teaching, learning while you're teaching kind of stuff is here. It's this was very karmic, and if somebody won't learn their lesson from it and they just want to cling and cling and cling, it's a bad ordeal. We have that Jezebel that came out last night, and this shows somebody standing over the top of another person down here, always wanting to lock somebody up in something. And I feel like somebody is just like, no, that's it. No, absolutely not. And maybe somebody feels like having an energy coming through. Somebody feels like that nothing would ever change. But with the will being here, somebody has been defeated on something, and it has changed out here. It's emotional on somebody with the 10 of Cups out here. It's like a great big whoa type of energy. And maybe they crying their eyes out because somebody's just downright just say no. And on the opposite end, this Four of Pentacles being out here just hanging on, or I won't let something in. I feel like the opposite party is doing the same thing, like, or you're going to have to just stand your ground and say, no, I say it's over, it's over. Because we know there's a third party to something out here. So something is changing out here. These just wanted to jump out. The Five of the Swords is already out here. There's definitely a defeat. And if somebody won't stop, they're going to just continue to get defeated after defeat after defeat after defeat on this matter, for whatever this is for you, whether it be a love situation, something with a business deal, something with your home, whatever it is. There's a change here, and it's coming by the arm of the Most High God. And it's time to change. And whoever learned the lesson, that's it. You don't have to go back to this karmic situation, period. Let them cry their eyes out. I don't know. The Judgment is here. Okay, well, again, this final judgment. There is something about headquarters out here, and somebody is bitter because that word goes to bitterness. And there is a boss figure out here in a really big way. There is some type of a master or boss figure out here. So whatever that means for you in the situation. A weapon that divides the flesh. Okay, well, there's been some death matter out here. Okay, a crush, some type of a crush situation. If somebody just has a crush on somebody, it's just like an infatuation. There's still no match out here. There's still no match out here. Hold on a minute. Let's take this deck. The Most High is going to get the last say of something. If somebody else thinks that they are in some matter, but actually God's going to get the last say. There's a judgment out here. Somebody feels like they have a right to hang somebody up. I don't care. I'm going to lock somebody up. I don't care. I'm crying over something. And we don't care about your tears. You're operating out of a selfish mode. It's time to grow up. We know that somebody's selfish because the word selfish came out today. I'm sorry that you're crying all the time. I'm sorry that you feel like you have a right to sit here in your greed and your selfishness to try to lock another person up. You don't have that's a control freak. Somebody's a control freak out here. And of course nobody wants that. Of course nobody wants that. If somebody's still sitting here going, well, fine, whatever, and I don't think so, I'm going to hang on to you whether you like it or not. I'm going to make you look at me or something like that. No, God's going to get blessed saying something. He's going to make something change whether somebody likes it or not. And whatever this means. Nobody has the right to lock another person up like that. And somebody got psychological problems to do that somewhere. Don't care how bitter somebody is or not. Don't care. You're not a god over somebody. What else you want to bring out here, Yehovah? It's because of the money. Somebody's greedy for gain. That's all it is. That's all. It's an ego trip on the person. They're selfish for money. Probably money that ain't even theirs. So, if there is another party out here attached to somebody who does match, and for some people there is somebody like that, and it's safe for you to love it, you do have the third party around the matter. and for what, if there's a baby mama situation, baby daddy situation going on, and they just, the only reason why they don't want you to be in some type of a union somewhere is because, well, they're going to mess up my flow here of the money that I'm getting. And the person's very crazy for being that way. The poverty. So it's exactly what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. And hang on to somebody's stuff that's really not theirs. And you don't have a right. You're going to let go, and God's going to have that say so. You do not have a right to hang on to somebody else's stuff just because you don't want something to end because you're selfish. You do not have a right to. The wheel's going to turn, regardless if the person likes it or not. The wheel's going to turn, whether somebody likes it or not, folks. Whatever this means for you, the occupation and stuff like that. Well, if we want to look at this with the sudden wealth and the poverty and stuff like that, somebody could be losing their job. Maybe you made really good money, but somebody's very controlling somewhere on some matter, and nobody wants that kind of stuff around on their business. Okay, somebody's concerned. I guess they're concerned because there's greed out here. They're concerned because there's a control freak out here within this relationship. It shows a Jezebel out here. It shows a bad, freaking, demonic individual out here. And they're defeated, and their ego's in the way of something. The Most High says He's the way maker, and He is going to make a way. May seem like, my God, this person, my God, this person. But God's going to get the last say, and you just mark the words of the Most High. The person don't run the show. The Most High God does. There's a group involved in some stuff. Okay, well, anyway, I guess there's a group involved. There's a mechanic out here attached to something going on. It says, for it is not a vain thing for you to keep the commandments of God and to teach your children, for it is your life. Through this, you prolong your days in the land. Okay, some people got children issues, just to bring that out here. And somebody's being very rebellious in somebody's home. I don't know, maybe you have family business and something's with your kid is involved in something with this. So I don't know. If you ain't going to, correct your kid or something like that, and maybe somebody didn't, and that's why there's a death matter out here as well. I don't know what that means for you, but it's not a vain thing for people to keep the commandments of the Most High God, because idiots like this show up in the earth realm thinking that they're running the show and thinking that they're God over other people. And I'm so sorry, guys. God gave the earth to all of us to enjoy it. That stuff right there really makes me mad. Somebody thinks they can just come up in here and act like they're just something. They're just, oh my God, it's all about this person and nobody else, and my four and no more, and no. The letter P is out here. It looks like the Ace of Cups, which is also out here. This is about being able to take control over something. And God is going to take control over something. He's going to preserve something and protect something, because His arm of protection is out here. And somebody's trying to put somebody else out in poverty because they want something that don't even belong to them. The truth is out about that. We already know it. And what has been given could never be taken away to its rightful ownership where it belongs. And that's just that. Anyway, I just want to check the energy. Let me take 3 from this card deck here. I've seen this in my spirit before. I'm seeing a full-grown adult right in the middle of the floor, kicking and screaming and having a great big tantrum. I'm literally seeing somebody, they're just having a great big tantrum fit over something here. That's that energy right here. And it's not a good thing. Somebody's dealing with somebody really, and if somebody, I don't know, they whatever the weapon is, obviously for some people there's been a death out here, but somebody just uses whatever they can for like a little weapon on somebody, and they're out of control. They're out of control. That energy is really, really strong. They're out of control. They're out of line somewhere. The journal, somebody's fixing to educate somebody, or it's already been, brought out, given that the Most High said somebody's secret was out. There's been a mystery around something, but God's going to get the last say and let something unfold here. Okay? So there's a journal. Somebody has information about something. I guess so. The lilies are coming out. This is an elder card. This is about having virtue. Now somebody's sitting there having a, my God, knock down, drag out, hissy fit in the middle of their floor, kicking, screaming, locking things up as a stupid idiot. Then they don't have no virtue. If God's going to say, well, I'm going to get the last say whether you like it or not. Then some people do have virtue and some people don't. Somebody in this reading don't, though. It's real heavy in my spirit. Somebody's a big fat baby somewhere. A big fat baby somewhere. And look, people, if you're on the verge of something going on at your job, for some of you all, if you're somebody's very controlling on your workplace, I just heard the Most High say you're one click away from being out the door. Okay, I'm seeing this wheel like click, click, click. It looks like a time, right? It's a divine timing. And if you don't stop and don't release something on your job, I just heard the Most High say you're just one click away. That's it. That's going to be it for you. That's going to be it for you. That may be about a marriage as well somewhere. If somebody is trying to control the narrative of something, you're one click away, man. That's how close you are for something to say, that's it. This is about change, and that changes everything for you. And whatever that means. The tree. This tells you to get your mind grounded. Okay? Because somebody's having a cow out here on something. This is earth here as well, but somebody's mind is just locked up with this I gotta have the power type of stuff, and no you don't. It's over a love situation for some people's cases, or just being giving or whatever. Somebody's partner is out here, somebody's friend or something like that is out here, or a love interest, or your spouse, or whatever the situation's about. But maybe your kid don't like your connection as well, and they're just absolutely having a knockdown, drag out. Yeah, there's a love situation more than anything out here, I guess. And somebody wants to give something. There's flowers out here really, really big. And yet, somebody's got energetic yeast inside their flower, puffed up really, really big, having a tantrum out here on something, trying to control something, and it ain't gonna work out for that person. It ain't gonna work out for that person. So there definitely is a love situation. Somebody is angry. Like I said, I felt it. I feel like somebody's just literally like a grown, freaking stupid, blown adult acting like a little kid, and just absolutely having a freaking cow over something, and they're just, my God, somewhere. And I'm so sorry that you that you got problems. You really do, whoever that is, or a group of people do on something, I don't know, but or that somebody just works for a specific type of a work, there's just a work group situation, whatever that means. Anyway, this is what come out. I think it's something. Yeah, there is a courtship that is out here, and then the coffin. Again, if there's a literal coffin, a death, then there's a death matter out here. But somebody's just one click away. You go ahead and kick your little tantrum feet. But the Most High is going to end something, and it's going to change everything if you don't get yourself together and grow up on something. I don't know, or that's your kid doing something, or whoever the person is, somebody very childish in some type of a situation out here on something that is going on. Anyway, until next time, shalom.